Hi guys, today I thought I'd do something different. It's not a Mortal Kombat review, it's a Nintendo review, Nintendo NES review. Recently I decided to crack out this little baby of mine and play some of the old school games like Mario and Mario 3 and one of my favourite games, California games. You know, I've got a few Nintendos. I've got a top loader that's upstairs. I've got the controller here. But I'm going with the classic look for this review. See, I was never a big NES fan, as in Nintendo. I was never a big Nintendo person, because I already had a Commodore 64. And even this game, California Games, looks heaps better on Commodore 64. So like I had like this caliber of game on Commodore 64, but because that was a computer, they seemed to a lot of the time put more into it. So yeah, so I was never a big Nintendo fan, but you know, when I saw like Mario and Mario 3, you know, I really wanted them. But I never ended up getting a Nintendo in the day. Like, you know, the first time I owned a Nintendo was would have been, let me think, like within the last I don't know, maybe 2005, 2004, I eventually bought one. But like, you know, over that time, you know, my cousin had one and I'd play his or something, or back in the day, my friend up the road had one and he'd lend me his Nintendo and I'd just play Gradius all day, which is one of the games I've got. So, you know, I don't have one of those big Nintendo collections like a lot of people have. You know, I only have the games I like, which isn't many. You know, I've got like Ninja Turtles 1 and 2, Mario 1 and 3, Bureau Fighter, Duck Hunt, Kung Fu, Gradius, Zelda 2, Probotector, and of course California Games. Alright, I'll tell you a story about this Nintendo. Back in like 2004, I was fixing these up, putting a new connector in them, and then like selling them off. And because the Nintendos these days, you can find them, but a lot of the time they have that blinking problem, which is really easy to fix. You just need to put a new connector in there and clean your games. And anyway, I found this Nintendo. We found it, I call it the junky Nintendo, because we found it in this like, at this like real cheap like op shop sort of thing, and it was in a real like, you know, druggy area, and it was like, you know, really clean, and it was only $5, and put the games in and they worked straight away, and it made me think, you know, the junkies who own this, you know, they probably were never playing it. They were probably too busy getting high. And I got it for $5, so sweet. Pop this sucker in. I must admit, I love that. I'll show you guys the box. It's got a hot babe on it. Yeah, so as you can see, you got like your BMX, your flying disc, skating, half pipe, and surfing are all represented on the box. The one event that's not represented on the box is footbag, which is one of my favourites, which is sort of annoying because all I had to do is put a hacky sack there. But no! Alright, so let's turn the sucker on. If you're playing California games, you gotta have a Californian drink. Alright. So I'm gonna do my best to like show you guys my skill. But I'm not very good at skating. But you know, I always choose Aussie, by the way. Yeah. I'll see how I go. Alright, I'm just gonna move out of frame now so you guys can see. Ah, crap. Let go too early. No, hold on too long. Okay. Whoops. In the Commodore 64 version, when it says game over, if you wait a while, there's an earthquake and one of the letters in the Hollywood sign falls over. But it doesn't do that on the NES version. Not bad, 15,524. Kick ass. Alright, let's see. I'll show you guys my footbag skills now. This is my favourite event. Oh, come on. Always landing right in the head. Every time I did this in practice, it went off the screen. You see, it's right off the screen, and you get a, see if I can do a horseshoe quickly. There it is, Jester. You can get a catch, here we go. Nice catch. There you go. Oh, come on. Screwed up my double arch. No. You can do a double arch by doing that. Normally I can do it. I can do all the tricks except I can't remember how to do a Doda on a reverse Doda. A horseshoe is really hard to do on the NES version too. It's when you turn around and hit it with the back of your shoe. It never works on this one. 48,000 though. Not bad. Surfing sucks on the NES version. I really hate it. The Commodore version shits all over this. Even the music sounds better, and even when you win at the end, there's no people. There's just numbers. On the Commodore version, they even drew people holding up the scores. You know. Sort of hard to figure out the scoring on surfing too. You know. It's just variety, I guess. Just stuffed up my 360. Sometimes I find it just slows down too. Like, you know, I'll be playing, trying to build up speed because you got to get away from the waves to do some tricks, you know. And sometimes it just goes all sluggish, and then the wave catches right up to you, and that costs you heaps of time, you know. I'll show you. There's a trick. You need heaps of time to do. Here it is. Yeah, see, round. I have done it. Even when you pull it off, you still get a shit score at the end. If you stuff up, if you want a good score in surfing, you need to not ever fuck up. You need to do the whole thing without, you know, without stacking at once. I know I can do that. You 360 around, you know, or full circle. Not really 360, I guess. Slow down big time. Basically, these tricks just involve leaving the wave at that angle and then coming back at the same angle. So yeah, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. The devil! See, where are the people, man? Fucking hell, what? They just wrote numbers there and walked off. Yeah, right. Skating. Alright, here we go. Oh, bullshit! I can't believe it. I needed that live too. I don't fucking believe it. Those balls, I've never been hit by those balls, ever. As soon as you do the video, both balls got me. And all three balls got me. I don't believe it, man. I'll run through practice again so I can show you guys more skating. Fuck, that was shit. But you need a life. There's a part in skating I can't do it. I can't. I've done it once. I don't even know how I did it. It's this jump you gotta do, and you gotta jump twice, and it takes ages to recover from a jump and to be able to do another jump. So, it's sort of... Fuck. I did that too late. I really gotta concentrate on BMX, it's really touchy. Sometimes that skull gets me. I hate it. There we go. One thing I can't ever do is the trick at the end. I always stack it. See how I go. There we go. Oh, I can never do it. Oh well, I got 39,000. Turn that record. Flying disc. Flying disc is hard. Because the record is something like 700 or something. And as you can see, the points go up the further the disc goes, and then obviously you get points on top of that for catching it. And there's two types of catches. You can run and grab it, or you can sort of dive for it. That's what I'm going to do. No. It's really hard to do too. You have to be really precise with the catching. You can move your guy, you know, or girl, while the disc is coming too. So, shit, that went really fucking far. Damn it! Why didn't I catch that one? I've never thrown the disc that far. It's my last chance to catch it. That one's going far too, wow. Damn, just missed it. In the Commodore version, a UFO would abduct the other player if you waited while it said game over. You had to drop the disc at your feet though. You just see it you see this UFO come down on the radar. Alright, I'll do it again, and I'll do skating again. That skating game was so shit, I'm still in shock. Alright, let's try it again. See, the ball wasn't there that time. First one. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. That's what really shits me. See? See, I am actually good at it. I'll show you this obstacle I can't get past. It's coming up now. It's really fucked. Here it is. You can't do the second jump in time. I've tried everything. I've tried jumping into that pit, then jumping again. I did it once and I don't even know how I did it. I wasn't paying attention. I was like, fuck, how'd I do that? I always have to waste a life there, is the bottom line. Shit! The best I've ever done is 1,000. But yeah. The jump just shits me on that. It's so slow. It's like, you know, it's not like, it's what it should be. Alright, let's see if I can catch the thing this time. Oh, that's a shit throw. That's a really shit throw. Damn. There, I caught it. So yeah, California games. Pretty cool. I love the music. But yeah, the Commodore version's a lot better. Just even in the graphics departments, which is surprising. The thing that freaks me out about this game is it's made by Hasbro, or Milton Bradley. I thought they made board games. Yeah, I should say, yeah, Apex make the games series. So there was Summer Games, Winter Games, California Games, World Games, and Summer Games too. I think that's all of them. There might have been a Winter Games too, I'm not sure though. The only ones I own, or the only ones I really like, are California Games and World Games. I never got into Winter or Summer Games. There is another game that's a lot like this called Decathlon, which is I've got on Commodore 64 on cartridge, which is really, you know, like javelin and discus and long jump and hurdles and all that. But I just think the games in California Games are a lot more fun, like skiing and that. You know, there's a million skiing games. You know, there's a million of those sorts of games. And same with World Games. World Games has like an event where called cliff diving, where you jump off a fucking cliff, man. And apparently this is a real sport that they do, I think in Mexico or something. And yeah, you jump off this really dangerous cliff, you know, and do this really cool dive, you know, and if you do it really good, you get real good points in that, you know. And then they have like sumo wrestling and caber toss, which is like those telephone poles, you know, they throw them in Scotland or something apparently, and log rolling and barrel jumping, you know, yeah. So I like the games that have all the odd games, yeah. In this, probably Footbag's my favourite. BMX is pretty good, but can be tedious at times. Yeah, so some of these games are actually out on the Wii, I think. I know Apex is bringing out a lot of games on the Wii, so on the Virtual Console, but only in America, because I'm here in Australia. We don't have Commodore 64 yet, which shits me, you know, because Commodore 64 did really well in Australia and Europe and that. I just realised all the screenshots on the back are different. That's sus. The surfing guy looks different, the BMX guy looks different. It's weird. This box is pretty trashed, I know. It's hard to get NES games in good nick these days. Sometimes you find one. This Mario one's in really good nick. Check that one out. It's even got the original price on it. $39.95. Yeah. I'll show you the book. Pretty much the same. California Games. California Games. Just tells you how to play it. Oh, that's how you do a hand plant. Hey. So let's try that. I was pretty sure that you could do a hand plant on top of the half pipe, and I couldn't. I was trying to work out how to do it. You press A apparently. Is that it? It's the same as just pressing left. Look, left. A. Same shit. I swear you could do a thing where you like would balance for a while, holding the top. I don't know. I'm thinking of the Commodore version though, because like my friend had this. I never owned it on Commodore, you know, but I used to play at his house, and he used to be really good at this. And because I only played it when I came over, I was always shit at it. I couldn't do the tricks. But I remember watching him. He would always do all these cool tricks, you know. Oh, that's crap. Whatever. I didn't even do sound effects in this version. Even the Commodore version has sound effects. When the skateboard hits you in the head, it goes. It's like ah. So yeah, that's pretty much California Games. NES. I just thought I'd do a quick NES review because well, I haven't done NES, and a lot of you guys know I'm gamers, and I already had it packed up here, and I've just been playing it, and been playing Kung Fu and that, and thought I'd do a quick one. Don't worry, I will be doing Mortal Kombat 1 soon. I think I'm up to Deception on PS2, or Armageddon, or Arcade Treasures 2, yeah, so I'll be taking a look at one of those soon, so thanks for watching. I got a little bonus I'll throw on the end. When I was in California, I started saying to Shu, isn't that like the skating track from Skating, you know? Down there, you know, under the Santa Monica Pier, there was a path that looked like that. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's like the path that it's supposed to be from this game. And he's like, dude, you're talking about a game that's like 20 years old. I'm like, yeah, I'm an old man. I'll put the clip on the end so you guys can watch it. This looks like the scene from California Games, you know, where you do the... What's it called?
Dude,
roller
you
skating.
remember that game for
Dude, I love
Christ.
California Games. Love it.
Jesus
I played it on the
Christ.
Commodore 64, man.
Guys, we're talking about games that like happened
Dude, I remember the
before most
music.
of our users were
Dude,
born.
I remember the music. That's how much I love that game.
But we're like recalling shit that existed before most of our user base was born.
That's right. Because I'm an old man.
Fucking right.
That's what you know, man.
Fucking old. Frozen in time.